Once upon a time, in a small, sunlit village surrounded by rolling hills, lived a curious little girl named Anaya. Her favorite place in the world was her grandmother's garden, a magical haven bursting with wild flowers of every hue. Tall sunflowers that swayed like gentle giants, and a tiny crystal-clear pond that reflected the sky. Anaya loved the garden not only for its beauty, but for its visitors, the butterflies. Every day, dozens of them would flit about, their delicate wings catching the light and shimmering like jewels. There were bright orange monarchs, pale yellow swallow-tails, and tiny blues that seemed like pieces of the sky itself. One warm afternoon, as the sun painted golden patterns on the garden floor, Anaya decided to play among the flowers. She stretched out her arms and spun around, laughing as the butterflies danced around her. "They must think I'm a flower too," she giggled. Anaya had a special way with the butterflies. While others would chase them only to scare them away, Anaya moved gently, whispering soft words as if speaking their language. One by one, the butterflies would come closer, sometimes even landing on her outstretched hands. Her favorite butterfly was one she named Amber. It had wings of deep orange with intricate black lace patterns, and it seemed to follow her wherever she went. That afternoon, Amber landed on her shoulder, its tiny legs tickling her skin. "Do you want to play hide and seek, Amber?" Anaya asked. The butterfly flitted into the air as if answering her. Anaya laughed and began the game, running from flower to flower, hiding behind the tall sunflowers or crouching near the pond. Amber always found her, fluttering close and circling her in joyful loops. As the sun dipped lower, casting a warm orange glow over the garden, Anaya lay down in the grass, her face turned up to the sky. Amber landed on her nose, making her giggle. "Thank you for playing with me," she whispered. "You make the garden feel even more magical." Amber fluttered its wings as if to say, "You make it magical too." That evening, as Anaya left the garden, she turned back and saw the butterflies still dancing among the flowers. Amber lingered at the edge of the garden, as if watching her go. Anaya smiled, her heart full of joy. She knew she would return the next day and every day after, for the garden and its butterflies were her sanctuary, a place where magic came alive. And so, in that little village, under the endless blue sky, Anaya and her butterfly friends shared countless happy days, filling the garden with laughter, wonder, and love.